Welcome to Talking Trash, and today we're going to continue about talking facts, recycling facts. Let's continue on with glass. Glass. Now, to me, this is interesting. Did you know that glass can be recycled forever? Forever. And also, if a glass, let's say, went into a landfill, glass takes thousands of years to break down just because of the structure and how it's made. It takes thousands of years to break down. So recycling is a better option. And we can use it forever and ever. They keep making it into new bottles. How about one glass bottle? It says takes 4,000 years. And it could be beyond that. So it takes that long to decompose. Think about it. It could be crushed and it might be made into new sand, but it takes a long time for it to decompose. How about in 1994, and these numbers, so they're from a few years back, if all glass bottles and jars were laid end to end, all together, it would reach to the moon and halfway back. To me, that's amazing. Now, that's a long way, isn't it? So recycling it really does make a difference. It really will help. And every month, Americans throw out enough glass bottles and jars to fill up a large skyscraper in New York City. To me, that's amazing. So did you know that in Becker County, 25% of our recycling stream is glass? And when we recycle our glass in Becker County, it actually goes up to Fargo and gets made into a sandblasting medium. So that's kind of cool that it actually gets recycled and reused into something new. Nice and simple to do. Just put it in your recycling bin. It's a great thing. Let's move on to metals. 100 million metals is the amount of cans per used every day. So every ton of recycled steel saves 2,500 pounds of iron ore, 1,000 pounds of coal, and 40 pounds of limestone. To me, that's amazing. So they don't have to go into the earth and get those minerals to make new metals. Recycling one aluminum can saves enough energy to run a TV for 3 hours. So that's just one can. So if you drink a lot of pop and you recycle it, you can watch a lot of TV if you want. All right. Recycling aluminum saves roughly 95% of the energy needed to produce new aluminum from raw materials. So recycling makes a difference. When you recycle a can, it gets recycled, made into a new can, and it's back out on the shelves in 3 months, in 90 days. To me, that's amazing. So keep up the good work. And the energy saved by recycling 1 ton of metal equals the amount of energy the average American home consumes over a 10-year period. Isn't that amazing? To me, that's amazing. And plastics. We talked a little bit about recycling plastics, and that's a great thing we can do if we can, number one, and number two. But plastics, recycling is a great thing to recycle plastic. And if we recycle plastic bottles used every hour by Americans, guess how many? 2,500,000 every hour. And recycling plastic saves twice as much energy as burning it in an incinerator. So recycling it is even better than putting it in an incinerator. That's a great thing. Now, to me, plastics are so interesting because there's really many different kinds of plastics. We have packaging and we have beverage bottle containers, and the recycling of what we can, the number 1 and 2, mostly the beverage bottle containers, that's the best thing to do. So keep up the good work. Happy recycling.